Hi everyone, welcome back to Mr Gale's PE at Home videos. This one is for year 5 and 6, but guys, if you're in year 3 or 4 or even 1 and 2, feel free to give it a go. All the videos are there for you guys to watch again, and replay and go back over. Today we're going to work on some core fitness. We're going to do a little bit of fitness session at the very start, and then we're going to do some ball skills. Okay, so don't worry, everything we do, I've tried to adapt so that you can do it at home. Okay, now our first practice or our first activity today is going to be a little circuit. Okay, the activity is called On the Move. Okay, the idea is that there's 3 stations, and at each station there's a different activity. So the first activity on my red spot here, okay, is going to be 20 burpees. Now a burpee isn't something that comes out of your mouth. A burpee is where you start in a press-up position, you bring your feet up, you do a jump up, do a star jump, and then go back down. So press-up position, star jump, bring your knees back up to your chest. Make sure you do 20 of those, okay? 20 of those. Once you've done 20 of those, you're going to move on to the next station. Make sure that you don't have too much of a break between each station. You want to keep your heart rate going, you want to use all of your muscles, engage your body. If you keep having a break, you're going to be losing the effect and the benefit of keeping active. So, station number 2, this one is called a plank. Now a plank, very, very simple. Okay, you're going to go down into your press-up position. Okay, but instead of going with your hands, you're going to go onto your forearms. So your elbows are touching the floor. Feet together. Make sure your back is straight. And you're going to try and hold that position for 30 seconds. Now, I'm going to show you at this angle so you can see my body position. My elbows, my forearm, my hands are on the floor. And my back is trying to be as straight as it can. That's my plank. Try that for 30 seconds and then move on to the next one. Our next activity is going to be called a wall sit. Now a wall sit, I'm going to show you on the wall over here. You need a wall to lean against. You're going to sit as if you're in a seated position. So I'll show you now. Okay, in a seated position, and you're going to lean against the wall. Okay, the only part of your body that should touch on the wall is your back. Okay, so and you're going to try and hold that position 30 seconds. That should work all of your quad muscles or quadriceps, which are the muscles at the front of your body. So have a watch. So here. Wall, and I'm going to hold that for 30 seconds. After about 15 seconds of holding that position, you should start to feel your legs wobble a little bit. You should start to get a bit hot. That's when you want to engage your, or use your core muscles in here, in your stomach. It helps you keep strong. One more important thing to think about when you do wall sit. Make sure that your legs are 90 degrees as you lean against that wall. It's difficult to show you because I haven't got a wall that's close to the camera. So just make sure that your back is straight and you've got a 90-degree bend between your legs and when it meets the knee. Okay? Have a go. See how you get on. Remember, you're going to do 20 burpees, 30-second plank, and then 20 seconds. So 30 seconds of the wall sit. Okay guys, you should have had a go at that. My recommendation is that you do 3 rounds of that circuit. You should be doing 3 sets of burpees, 3 sets of wall sits, and 3 sets of the plank. Okay? It'll be tough, it'll be hard, okay? And you've got to push yourself, challenge yourself, and it's going to help improve your fitness in terms of your core muscles. You'll be working on your quadriceps. If you're doing burpees, that's just overall fitness, generally keeping yourself fit and healthy. Okay, now we're going to move on to our next practice, and I've recorded this video before, So if you have a sneak peek at year 3 and 4's video today, you'll notice that it's the same activity. The reason why I'm using the same activity for year 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 is because it's a great activity, and I think that it'd be a shame if I only did it with one year group. So I wanted to share it with you guys as well, and then you can all have a go. My only challenge for you guys is try and use a smaller book rather than a bigger book. Check out. We're going to move on to our next challenge. This one's going to be super exciting. You don't need much equipment at home. If you've got a tennis racket, brilliant. If you've got a tennis ball, even better. If you don't have any of those things, don't worry. All you need is a piece of paper and a book. Now, depending on how far you want to challenge yourself, you could either have a small book or a big book. Now I'm going to start off on a big book. I'm going to make it harder as I go along. Now, this game is called book tennis. So you'll notice I've got some obstacles around the classroom. I'm going to move around the classroom. I'm going to try and keep my piece of paper, or got a tennis ball, keep my tennis ball in the air. Now to start off with, rather than me moving around the obstacles, I'm going to do it staying still. So, start with my tennis ball. Just got to keep my ball in the air. Give that a go. See how many you can do. See how many times you can keep the ball in the air for. In 1 minute. And then come back to me. Okay, everyone. Hopefully you guys managed to do that. I managed to get 82 bounces in 1 minute. Okay. See if you can beat that score. We're going to move on to our next challenge now. This one's going to be a bit more exciting. Now, I appreciate some of you guys don't have a tennis court home. So I'm going to be exactly the same as you guys, and I'm going to use a piece of paper and use a bigger book. I think it might be a bit easier. Okay, now this challenge, I still need to keep my piece of paper in the air, which is a little bit harder. But this time I need to move around at the same time. So find maybe some chairs, some cushions, some toys that you can manoeuvre around your house. Okay, let's see how well I get on now. My paper. Yeah. Give it a go. Okay, year 3 and 4. I've got a special guest in for our next challenge. We're still playing book tennis, but I brought Miss Cashman to show how it's done. If you're at home, you guys can do this with a sibling, or you can do it with your mum or your dad or whoever you live with. Give it a go. Restart. And you get 4. 1, 2. Oh, terrible. Oh, terrible. 10. we're shocking. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed watching me and Miss Cashman play some book tennis. Like I said, the video was originally intended for year 3 and 4, but it was such a great game, I think it makes sense for you guys to have a go as well. Just challenge yourselves, make sure you use a smaller book if you're finding it too easy, or use a bigger book. Ideally use a tennis ball, but remember to ask your parents before you do any activity, especially if you're doing it inside the house. Okay, now, this next activity is a really cool game, really fun game. You're going to need someone to play with on this one. Unfortunately, I'm going with games that you might not want to play with someone. If you haven't got anyone to play with, you're going to have to nag your parents, nag someone to play this game with you, because they're going to enjoy it as well. And if you absolutely can't, and everyone's busy and unavailable, check out some of my other videos, and there's loads of activities on there as well. But if you can find someone to play with this game, it's called Active Noughts and Crosses. Now I'm sure you all know what Noughts and Crosses is. So I've got my board here, which I'm going to quickly show you. Okay, so in order to win the game, you need to get 3 in a row. Okay, so if I was crosses, I would need to get 3 crosses in a row. Either, see that? Okay, either horizontally or diagonally. So this one here, if I get 3 in a row like this, okay, I win the game. Okay, or if I get 3 in a row horizontally, I win. Now, I'm not going to play out a piece of paper because that's boring. We're going to make it a bit more interesting. We're going to do an active version. So, for this game, like I said, you're going to need a partner and you need to set out a grid. Now, I've got these wonderful spots. If you've got cones is great. If not, maybe just kind of draw a big piece of paper and draw exactly like I've got on my board here, and also crosses. Okay, you need 9 boxes. Okay, you need to get 3 in a row to win. The game is really simple to start off with. First stage, you and your partner, or your person you're playing with, whether it's your brother or your sister, are going to run, okay, one at a time, and you need to put down an item. Okay, so you might run up, and I've got Jenga blocks here, but you might have socks or you might have toys or whatever you might have. Okay, but just make sure each item that you have is exactly the same. So it must be the same thing. So it must be, say, 10 or 15 pens, or I've got 10 or 15 Jenga blocks. Okay, just so you can differentiate and you can see the difference between each person's item. So I would start here. I'd run up. I'd put one item on the floor. And I'd run back. Okay, and then it would be my partner's turn. They would run up, put an item on the floor, and then run back. Okay, I do the same until we've got 3 in a row. Keep running forwards. Okay, person goes. And then I've got diagonal 3 in a row. Okay, now you must take it in turns, so it's one at a time. You can't just keep going backwards and forwards. So once I've gone, the next person goes, vice versa. Okay, I'm going to show you this with a special guest. Okay, year 5 and 6. We're going to move on to the challenge I mentioned before, the noughts and crosses. I've got a very special guest for you now, and me and Mr Todd, we're going to be doing the challenge together. So we're going to do noughts and crosses to decide who wins. As I said, if you're at home, get mum and dad to have a go, get brother and sister to have a go. We're going to play 3 times and see who wins after 3 times. So we're going to rock, paper, scissors, decide who starts. Roll. I think Mr Todd's going to go first. Go. Put the pen down, so wait till it comes back. Who's going to get it? Oh, you need a pen, sir? Go with pen. This will be a draw. Okay, we've got a draw. So draw at the moment, we're going to replay. Same game, we're going to pick up our pieces. Okay, you ready? Okay, right, let's go. Mix it up. Try and think tactically when you're playing. Where do you want to put your pieces? No, it's not another one. Oh, another one. And we've got a draw again. So at the moment we can't be beaten. Play 2 goes. You guys have a try. Play against your brother, play against your sister. See if you can do better than me, Mr Todd. See you soon.
See you guys and girls. Stay safe. See you soon.